Join us at one of the top things to do in Olympia, exploring the Nisqually National Wildlife Refuge. An extensive boardwalk travels across an otherworldly salt marsh. It's a strange mudscape that's at once haunting and beautiful, and a sanctuary for birds. In today's video, I'll share the highlights of visiting the Nisqually National Wildlife Refuge and everything you need to know to visit this bizarre and beautiful place yourself. If you enjoy this video, remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more adventures in the Pacific Northwest. The Nisqually National Wildlife Refuge is in Olympia. It's about an hour to an hour and a half south of Seattle, depending on traffic, or 2 hours north of Portland. The trail to the boardwalk begins at the Visitor Center parking lot. There are restrooms available at the Visitor Center if you need them. Before you begin, remember to stop by the fee kiosk to pay your entry fee. As of 2022, the entrance fee is $3, which covers up to 4 adults, or you can use an annual pass, including the America the Beautiful Pass. I'll include a link to the entrance fee details in the video description so you can find the fee and pass details easily. So, let's get started on the trail. The trail begins in a forested freshwater wetland. It's a combination of a boardwalk and a very wide, flat trail that should be even enough to be accessible for most visitors. A short way into the trail, the route passes by 2 barns that are slowly being reclaimed by the elements. The barns are a remnant of the land's time as a farm throughout much of the 1900s. It began when former lawyer Alson Brown bought the land in the early 1900s and built a network of dikes to keep out the saltwater. It wasn't until 1974 that the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service bought the land and began transforming it back to its natural state. The trail out to the end of the boardwalk and back is 4.6 miles. I'll include the link to the trail entry on all trails in the video description so you can find the trail map and recent trip reports easily. And here the final boardwalk stretch over the salt flats comes into view. This is definitely my favorite part of the hike. This is an estuary where the Nisqually River empties into Puget Sound, so it transforms depending on the tides. At lower tides, like when we visited, the mudflats are exposed. At high tide, the saltwater rises and covers the marsh. Mount Rainier looms over the marsh. When we visited, it was partially blocked by clouds, but you can still see the outline of the tallest mountain in the Cascade Range. The refuge is open from sunrise to sunset. We were running a little late and got back just after sunset, but luckily we didn't get locked in. Olympia is the capital of Washington State, so while you're in town, you may also enjoy exploring the Capitol building. Free tours are offered daily. Check the link in the video description for details. It's always worth stopping by town to see what's going on. We happened to visit the day of the annual Harbor and Tugboat Festival. Thanks for joining us at the Nisqually National Wildlife Refuge. Remember to subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.